I'm Leon Allen, and this is my magazine. I chose to call it LA Mag. This is my front cover with the skyline at the top, the UK's #1 teen magazine. My masthead is LA, similar to the Key magazine masthead. I've used pull quotes on the left-hand third with the barcode at the bottom. My main image is of a band member, and at the top there's my cover lines. This is my contents page. It's trying to follow the house seen by the blue banners, and my subheadings are features and regulars. I've got my features there and my regulars below. I've used the PS brushes to give it an effect and hopefully follow the theme throughout. And my main image is there as of another band member. This is my double page spread with an image montage and PS brushes to kind of follow through from the contents page. My masthead, again, it can be seen at the top on the right hand side, and these are my articles about the band and stuff. The montage is meant to show a friendly and outgoing appeal. Ways in which my media magazine develops forms and conventions. My magazine is conventional and is based on the style of Q magazine. This can be seen with the style of masthead and the layout of the magazine and main image. Cover lines and pull quotes. A masthead is a recognisable logo that builds brand identity. I choose this masthead because it is minimalistic and is appealing to my target audience. This masthead is also similar to that of the recognisable Q magazine masthead. A skyline is the feature at the top of the magazine to provide additional information about the magazine and its content. I chose my skyline for two reasons. Firstly, because it is like the Q magazine skyline, and secondly, because it's the UK's #1 teen magazine, will make people think if other people have voted it to be #1, then this could make them more likely to buy it and increase sales. A pull quote is a direct quote from somebody. This person is likely to be a celebrity if appearing in a magazine. I chose my pull quote to get the attention of readers. Also, a celebrity climbing a Mount Everest is likely to be of interest to the reader. A main image, the primary image on a page. I chose this image because it is a strong image that stands out against the background and its content. This image is also suitable for the target audience. I choose to keep following the Q style with the position and the size of the image. A barcode is an optical, machine-readable representation of data. I chose to include the barcode to give the magazine a professional and realistic look. A cover line is additional information about the contents of the magazine. I chose my cover lines to give interesting parts of some of the magazine, contents to attract the attention of readers to encourage them to buy the magazine. A subheading is not the main heading, but it's a heading for a subject which will be within the main subject. I chose the subheadings I used because they are appropriate to the magazine/page. Again, I follow the design for these of the Key magazine, but with the personalisation of the colour choice to match my magazine colour scheme. The PS brush is an Adobe Photoshop brush that is downloadable from the internet, that works like a stamp and prints the desired object onto the layers. I chose the PS brushes that I did because I felt they were suitable for the house style of the magazine and helped to fill blank space. My media product resembles a particular social group. I was aiming for the teen audience. This magazine's representation of the teen social group, particularly in pop/alternative. The main image portrays several images about the band. These are firstly that they are close friends and they're friendly, fun and outgoing. This can be related to the teenage social group, as many teenagers are fun, friendly and outgoing, as well as being friend-orientated. Another way in which the magazine portrays the teenage social group is teenagers being independent and stylish. This is portrayed by the main image on the front cover and that of the contents page.
So what kind of age group are we thinking? When you say teenage, what sort of age range are we saying?
I'd say from kind of the later teens, probably maybe 14 to about 19-ish.
Okay, cool.
The magazine house style also represents the teenage social group in a couple of ways, however mainly in one. This is that the house style of the magazine is minimalistic, modern and clean cut. This is becoming increasingly popular among teenage generations and they are increasingly demanding this. This magazine also appeals to teenage social groups by the articles on the double page spread. It is about topics that teenagers would understand and be interested in. also having the benefit of being written by teenagers for the teenagers. What kind of media institution might distribute my media products? The kind of media institution that may distribute my magazine/media product would be a company such as BA Media. This company would distribute a magazine like mine, as they produce several like it already, as it has already been mentioned by my magazine is based on Q Magazine and is a similar house style, etc. BA Media, the company that distributes this magazine, also distributes Q. I feel because of this, they are likely to distribute my magazine. What I feel I've learned from this project. I feel I've learned and used more functions in Adobe Photoshop, and I've learned to use the font text within my magazine to take as many pictures as possible, because when choosing it comes that most of the images are unusable. And I've also learned that sometimes white space is acceptable, and you don't have to fill like every corner of every page. And that's all I have.
Okay, well listen, thanks very much, Leon. I've got a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
Audience feedback.
Audience feedback.
Yeah. The feedback I asked them was like the age range they thought it was for. How did you get that feedback?
Oh, I used SurveyMonkey.
You used SurveyMonkey, okay. So the questions you asked were?
I asked the age range they thought it was suitable for, the style, what they thought it was best suited for, like the genre, would they buy it, if they thought the price was suitable.
So what was the genre that they said your magazine was
The genre, they thought it was kind of pop, mostly.
Could we have a look at your front cover again?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so they thought this was a...
Well, they kind of thought it was like chart and pop kind of thing.
Okay. And to be clear, who is your intended target audience?
My intended target audience was just kind of
Teenagers.
the teenage audience. I didn't really have a specific age within that.
And the music that your magazine, the genre of music that your magazine is supposed to represent would
It's
be...
kind of going to just be mainstream mostly.
Okay. So therefore pop's not too far...
Yeah,
from what
just,
you want.
yeah, it's not totally pop, it was just meant to be kind of mainstream.
Okay. Populist rather than pop music.
Yeah.
Question.
Why did you decide to call your magazine LA?
Because I wasn't very inventive and I used my name, and Leon Allen kind of worked. And you know, it's kind of interpreted as well with LA as in the place, which is very celebrity orientated.
Okay, how easy or difficult did you find making the magazine?
I did struggle and did have to do it about 3 times. I think I restarted.
Leon, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.